We've got an athlete here. His name's Mike. He is a high-level wrestling coach, but he is not a weightlifter. And with the exception of a couple months of CrossFit, he's not really into any type of strength conditioning whatsoever. So he is, for all purposes today, a complete clean slate. So John is going to attempt to teach Mike how to snatch as fast as possible. Here we go.
I told somebody the other day I could teach somebody how to squat snatch in 15 minutes. Now, I don't know if this guy's a good subject or not, but we're going to try. Take that bar with this finger right here on them rings and put it over your head, and let's see you do an overhead squat. A little bit wider grip, a little bit, okay, there you go. Push up, lock your elbows out. Okay, now squat down flat-footed. There you go. That looks all right.
Now, even the shoes that Mike has on are not his. We borrowed those from somebody. So he has not lifted before.
And I want you to drop under it, do a drop snatch. Just drop under it as your arms straighten and you hit all the way into a full squat. Even deeper. Jump your feet out. Let your feet jump out. Oh, that's a little, okay, stand, okay, bring them back about halfway that much. Drop, drop. Keep your arms locked out. Okay, put it behind your neck and drop into it. Drop it one more time. Okay, put it on the floor. That's good, that's good. Okay, now the next thing I want you to do is pick it up and stand with your body upright and bend your knees a couple of inches and then extend. Shrug up on your toes, legs, just like a jump, like you're jumping with the bar. Stand up all the way, all the way. Okay, now flat-footed, bend your knees a couple of inches. Okay, now extend, shrug, keep your arms straight. Shrug, keep it right. Ah, yes, yes, keep doing another one. Shrug, yeah. Okay, now let me see you go into a squat snatch like that. That's not bad for the first time you ever did it. Keep your back arched and go all the way into a full squat. Now get your feet closer together. And I want you to jump them out and go all the way into a full squat with it. There you go. There you go. Try another one. Now this guy is a pretty fair athlete, and as you can see, he's picked up the basics of it pretty fast. About all we're doing now is trying to show him how to do it off the floor. Take a couple of these white plates here and put on that bar, just so you have a feel of some resistance. Okay, now let me see you stand right over there and take hold of that bar and stand up with it. Stand up all the way. Now let it down to about mid-thigh. Shoulders over get your shoulders over the bar more. Oh yeah, back tight, arch your back. Okay, now I don't want you to try to snatch it. I want you to just straighten up and shrug. Arms are straight. There you go, try another one. Okay, now snatch this one. You're too big of a turnaround. You want a real tight little turnaround at the top. Let's see another one. Stay over the bar a little bit longer. That's a little better. That's a little better. Try another one. Hey, that's better. Let's see one more. I think you'll get it. That's not bad. That's not bad. You're not going as deep into the squat as you might be able to go, but that's all right. Now, we're going to now try to do a little something off the floor. Just take a little break for a minute or so. I know I don't want you to fall out on me.
My question is, if we're timing them, Does the break count?
Let's see. Press the bar. Put your hands right there on them rings. If you want to wrap your fingers around your thumb, you can. That's called a hook grip. That'll give you a little bit better grip. Now get your really arch your back. Get tight. Tighten up. Okay, I want you just to come off. Let the bar be right over your metatarsal. Now just come off the floor and pause at your knees. Slow, knees back. Okay, now snatch from there. Go. You got to get that little brush. Get that little brush. Go back to the floor and come to the knees. Let your knees squeeze back. Get your knees back. Okay, now scoop it up. Let's see, brush. Yes. No, that feels good, right?
Yes, sir.
Try another one. Just right from right there at the knees. That's not bad. Okay, put it back on the floor. Just take a little break. Take a little break. That don't feel bad. That's the first time you ever did that, right?
Yes,
probably.
Yeah.
But that's not bad. I mean, you can certainly improve on it over time, but you might be able to improve on it in the next 5 minutes.
All right.
You feel like you recovered a little bit?
Good to go.
Okay, take your starting position again. Get tight, get arch back, get that back tight. You got to really get in that back tight. You got to arch real tight. A lot of people don't do that. Come to the knees and pause. Knees back, get your knees back. Okay, go. All the way down into a squat. Let's see, go into a full squat this time. Scoop it. That's all right. You got ahead of yourself. You got to do it by the numbers. I tell you what, you got to really extend your body and get your elbows up at the top. Now, when you come off the floor, the thing you want to try to get is the lower leg perpendicular to when you're at the knees, and that facilitates getting the bar past your knees. You don't want to have to be pulling around your knees. So let's see you get your starting position again. And tight back. Now squeeze it off the floor and stop at the knees. Knees back. Okay, go. All the way into a full squat. There you go. Let's see one more. Just pause at the knees. Get your back tight. Hey, that ain't bad. Try one more without a pause. Just tight. That last one looked pretty good. Step back and rest about 10 seconds. It's fun to do, though. It's a nice, the movement happens so fast that you're not really having to strain much at any point. You can't bring everything into play at one time. That things are going faster than you can get the muscle involved. But that's what you want to learn. You have to learn how to bring the most muscle into play fast. And that's why this is possibly the best exercise for an athlete to do. Try one more. Stay tight now. Tight back. Squeeze it off, knees. Oh, yes. That don't look bad. I mean, it can certainly tighten up, but that don't look bad. Try one more. You can go slow off the floor. Slow, and then go. I tell you what, every one of them looks a little bit better.
Yes, sir.
You are an athlete.
Unlike you.
But I think we have. I don't know if 15 minutes has elapsed or not, but maybe it has.
10.
Huh?
10 minutes.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying he's David Riegert yet, but he don't look bad. I tell you what, do. Take them white ones off and put them green ones on, and see if you can do a little bit of weight. This ain't a lot of weight, but it's a little bit more than it was. Now let's see that go. Come off the floor slow and tight. It is not necessary to try to go real fast from the floor to the knees. But make sure when you get to the knees that your lower leg is perpendicular and your shoulders are out over the bar and your back is arched. And then you can scoop it right up. Get that little brush at the hips. Oh, yes. Let's see another one. A little bit tighter, a little bit tighter. You got ahead of yourself. You got to go through all the stages. Now rest for a few seconds, and let's see this go now. You know what you got to do. Smooth, tight, slow off the floor. Control it off the floor. Tight, get your back really tight. There you go. There you go. Drop it. Just drop it. You know, you got bumper plates on there, you just let go of it. Just rest a couple of seconds. That last one looked decent, decent. I'd call it a squat snatch.
All right.
But in time, you could probably snatch your body weight. I mean, maybe if you had time today, you could do it today. But that don't look bad. That don't look bad. It's probably may not be worthwhile to try to go real heavy the first time you do them. Let's see one more. Now just think about coming off the floor slow and tight and letting your knees squeeze back, tight back. There you go. Drop. You don't even have to let it down to here. You just drop. Just drop it.
You told me that last time.
Too polite.
Yeah.
Let me see one more. One more. Smooth and tight and slow off the floor. Control it. Really get your back tight. Oh, that looked fairly decent. Fairly decent. But I mean, you can see that you're not perfect.
Yes, sir.
But you're doing them. You're got a pretty good grasp of it. Let me see you do one more. That might be enough today. Keep that back tight. Get your hips a little higher. Tight, 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 tight. Oh yes. Drop. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's fun, ain't it?
Oh, it is. Enjoy it.
I mean, it's a little more fun than doing high reps in the squat, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Good. What do you think?
That don't look bad. He's a likely candidate.
Well, that was definitely less than 15 minutes, so I think it looked pretty good. Probably a little bit better than mine. That's it, guys. John, thank you very much. Kick ass. Mike,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much. We'll see y'all.